Okay, so let's start. Hello. So for this Genashtim content, we will be getting to know the people running the show at Genashtim. So we'll get to know them from their humble beginnings and to where they are right now, and with the hope to inspire readers and viewers. So my name is Red, and I will be your host today. And today we have here with us Ryan Allegado, our Chief Technical Officer. Hi, Kuya Ryan.
Hi, hi. Good morning. Good morning,
Hi, good
everyone.
morning. Okay, so let's get this ball going. So tell us about yourself, give a brief intro, your personal background.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Ryan Allegado. I'm from the Philippines, in Metro Manila. I am on a wheelchair because I had polio when I was 2 years old. So I'm very dependent on a wheelchair to move around, right? And I grew up in a family that has average income, and we are three siblings. I'm the eldest.
Mhm.
So
So, yeah.
yeah, and basically, uh, on a personal side, I love dogs very much, and actually, I currently we have three dogs, one beagle, and then two German Shepherd.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
adorable.
yeah.
What are their names?
The beagle is called Big Girl because it's quite easy, and then the two German shepherds are named Negra because she's she's black, and then the other one is Zara.
Zara.
Yeah,
Zara and
all
all
female. Yeah,
girls.
yeah. That's right.
Okay, that's adorable. Okay, thank you so much for
hmm
that intro. So, how did you learn and find out about Genashtim?
Okay. I learned about Genashtim from a good friend of mine because during that time, I've been desperately looking for a job. Applying to any company that I know online,
Mhm.
and quite unlucky to, didn't find a job. And then this friend of mine told me that there's an organization here in the Philippines that is doing some job placement, right? And then I applied.
Mhm.
During that time, I applied as an English coach for Epic Online, right? That's the open position. So then I applied, but I am aware that my English is not very very good, you know, because they need the qualification is that they need somebody who speaks in English without with a natural accent, not Filipino accent, right? So I know I couldn't make it, but I mean I'm really desperate that time to find a job, right? So I tried. I didn't make it, all right, and then luckily during that time, Thomas is looking for an executive assistant. So the job placement organization asked me, would you consider to accept other positions rather than English coach? So I said, yeah, anything, any job will do, right? So um, I was uh, you know I was considered, and I actually we are five who applied on that position, and I I I was chosen because of my probably because of my experience with internet and computer. So uh, that's an advantage on my part. Actually, some of the applicants are you know college have college degree, and their education is quite good. I mean academically. So yeah, so that's how I started.
Mhm.
So I got an interview from Thomas. That's around the schedule is 4 a.m. Imagine. So at first, I really couldn't believe it if it's really true, or because very well in the internet there are a lot of fake things, right? So Uh, so I did the interview with Thomas, and I didn't really expect that I'm going to be hired. So that's how I started. And then uh, Thomas emailed me and then saying that I'm being considered. So can you the first request is that can you visit our website and write something about it, anything. So I did. I submitted, and then I was considered. And then the next thing is that uh, his secretary during that time came to visit me, just to make sure that I'm a real person. And because probably because of my um, condition, they really would like to see me in person.
Mhm.
So came to visit my house. It was back then we're staying in a very let's say, what do you call this, squatters area. Not a very good house, a very small house. Uh, and then I was hired.
Mhm.
So and the next thing is that Thomas personally came to visit my house.
Wow,
Yeah. So
that's
I was
awesome.
really surprised, and and that started my journey to Genashtim.
Mm.
Yeah.
So basically, your first role was Thomas's EA, executive
Yeah, yeah,
assistant.
yeah. That's right. That's right. So
Wow.
it's a quite it's quite a tough role
Mhm.
immediately, right? I mean, yeah.
And how was it? You mentioned it was a tough role. So what was like the
Yeah.
biggest challenge there for you, and how you
Mm.
overcame it?
Well, the biggest challenge really is that I don't have any corporate experience, right?
Mhm.
That's one thing. And then although I did have an experience working with an NGO before, but in a corporate world it's quite different. It's fast moving, and you have to deal with different people, and then you always have to communicate in English. Of course, that's quite not natural for me, right? And then you have to deal with the challenges. I mean, it's all new. The job is new. Everything else is new, so it's quite scary. But because really I wanted to have this job, and I know this is a very very good opportunity.
Mhm.
So I did my best. I mean, I have to cope up. I really have to research on things that I don't know, and take as much of it as a challenge. And then I did my best. I mean, is so it's all me during that time. I don't have anyone to like, you know, talk to. Although there are some employees already that time, but of course I have to learn by myself. I don't want to like bother
Mhm.
to my colleagues, and
Mhm.
of course I knew, and I have to prove them that I'm I'm worth it, right? So I have to prove a lot of things, and everything else is new. That's why I did. It's quite a challenge for me, but I managed to cope up, and you know now I'm quite successful uh in my journey with Genashtim.
Thank you so much for that. And it has been a long journey for you. Been with Genashim for quite some time. So
Yeah.
in over the years that you've been with the company, what is the most important thing that you have learned so far?
Okay. To tell you honestly, Genashtim has been a training ground for me. This is very I consider it as a training ground because these are something that I think you don't learn in schools, right? It's an experience. So I learned so much. I mean, in terms of my uh, personal growth myself, right? I've been more confident. Um, I mean, I learned to talk with different type of people, and I was able to learn in terms of how to manage people, and also upgrade my skills. And the basic rule is, if you are like somebody who is a PWD, or somebody who has a limitation, the only asset that you have is your skills. That's the only asset that you have. So uh, I learned, so in working with Genashtim, is that you have to really upgrade your skills continuously, study continuously, and learn as much as you can. So that's the thing that I learned from Genashtim. And of course, uh, you have to have integrity as well. You know, so the people will trust you.
I take it that the things that you have learned are also going to be the same things that you would advise the young bloods that are coming in. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I hope I would be able to inspire others, and then also hard work, right? I mean, when I started in Genashtim during the early days, I've been working like seven days a week, more than 8 hours a day. I mean, nobody asked me to do that. Thomas didn't ask me to do that, but I have to, because I need to prove something. And this is an opportunity of a lifetime, especially that it's a reality here in the country, and I think most countries, right? Employment opportunities is quite hard for people with limitations, right? Especially the PWDs. So if you land in a job, you must learn to appreciate it and be thankful to. And then of course you have to work hard for it. Don't expect that people will, like, pity you, or uh babysit you, right? You have to cope up also with the situation. I mean, in a corporate environment, whether you're a PWD or not, if you're not you know um you're not working on based on the expectation, then no good. They will terminate you, right? No,
Right.
no, no excuses. Yeah. uh your disability or your limitation shouldn't be an excuse for for a job.
Yes. That is that is absolutely intense. Thank you so much for that, Kuya Ryan. And before we end the hour segment, we're gonna have a little bit of fun and play fast talk
Okay. All right,
to
sure.
get you to know you a little bit more. So basically, we're gonna have a few questions that you're gonna answer in rapid fire. Okay, ready?
Okay, okay, will
All
do,
right,
will do.
let's go. Books or movies?
Movies.
Beer or wine?
Wine.
Ice cream or cake?
Cake.
Favorite movie ever?
Superman.
Oh, best Filipino dish ever?
Sinigang.
Same. Going
Yeah.
out or staying in?
Oh, both.
Both,
Both actually.
okay.
Yeah, both actually. Yeah.
And what is your favorite song ever?
I don't really have a favorite
Oh, you
song.
don't have a favorite song?
Yeah, yeah,
There's so many
yeah.
stuff, right? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And thank you. That is all the time we have today. Kuya Ryan, thank you so much for your time and for letting us get to know you a little bit more.
Thank you so much, Red.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Okay, bye bye.